the mystery behind crackers, from raw to inside our bodies. Imagine that tiny sound in the hot oil, the beginning of a miracle and a mystery. From a hard, unappealing piece of material, it becomes a crunchy, addictive snack. Look, how surprised we were to see the actual details of the fried crackers under the microscope. The crackers were so oily that they were very shiny around the crackers. How surprised we were because it turned out that the surface of the crackers, seen under a microscope, had many holes or large pores. Have you ever wondered what really happens behind this magical transformation? Why does it turn red? And what are we actually eating when we eat it? This is the secret they hide in hot oil. Today, we're going to be culinary detectives. We'll trace the journey of the cracker from its hard, raw form through the explosion of hot oil to its effects on our bodies. Prepare yourself to see your favorite snack in a whole new way. Let's start from the beginning. These raw crackers are hard as rocks. The secret? Very low water content and dense starch. But hidden within that density, there's some residual water. When it encounters hot oil, hissing sound, the water immediately panics and tries to escape by evaporating. This trapped steam forces its way out. The pressure pushes against the walls of the gelatinized starch. Gelatination is a fancy term for starch softening and sticking together. The result? A new structure, a hollow framework that's super light and brittle. This is why the texture changes completely. From dense to crunchy, crumbling in your teeth. But wait, there's another mystery. Look at the color. Why does this bright red turn soft pink after frying? There are two main possibilities. First, the food coloring is unstable at high heat, causing it to fade. But the second possibility is more worrying. Some unscrupulous manufacturers are using textile dyes, like rhodamin B. It's used to produce a cheap and attractive red color. However, this illicit dye has different properties. When fried, the color can become uneven, fading to pink, or even bleed into the oil. This is the first warning sign we can observe. Now, these hollow structures are both the hero and the villain. These cavities create the crunchy surface we love. But they also act as perfect grease traps. Think of these crackers like sponges. When they expand in oil, the oil instantly fills every crevice and pore. This is why, even after cooling and storing, the oil is still present. It's just hiding. When we press it or place it on a tissue, the oil is squeezed out. This explains why this snack can be so high in calories. So, what are these crackers made of? The basic recipe is simple. The star is tapioca flour, which provides texture. Then there's the savory flavor, usually shrimp or fish. Seasoned with salt, onions, and a little water, it forms a dough. This dough is steamed, sliced thinly, and then dried until the moisture content is very low, ready to explode. Nutritional composition per 5 pieces is energy 150 kilocalories, equivalent to 1 small bowl of rice. Fat 8 grams, carbohydrate 18 grams, protein 2 grams, and salt/sodium 250 milligrams. Look at the ingredients. Carbohydrates and fats make up the majority. Protein is minimal. And most strikingly, the salt or sodium content is quite high. Remember this point, as it's the key to our final mystery. So, what happens to our bodies when we eat a handful of these crackers? As soon as they enter our bodies, they go straight to work. Carbohydrates and fats provide us with instant energy. But at the same time, a surge of salt from the crackers enters the bloodstream. Our brain immediately senses, wow, the salt level in your blood is too high. Danger! Then, the brain sends an emergency signal, thirsty. This is the body's clever trick. By getting us to drink, water dilutes the salty blood and helps the kidneys excrete excess salt through urine. So, feeling thirsty after eating crackers isn't a coincidence. It's our body's own defense mechanism. Now, imagine if this became a habit. If we attack our bodies with dense calories, saturated fat, and high salt every day, what happens? The short-term effect, excess calories can accumulate as fat. Long-term effects include the risk of high blood pressure, hypertension, weight gain, and increased risk of heart and kidney disease. Hidden dangers of illegal, brightly colored crackers. There's a risk of exposure to carcinogenic substances from textile dyes that can damage organs in the long term. This doesn't mean we shouldn't eat crackers at all. However, be a smart consumer. Choose crackers with subtle, natural colors from reputable manufacturers. Enjoy it as a side dish, not a main course. And most importantly, control your portion size. One handful, not a whole plastic bag. If you have any experiences, share in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to follow our culinary detective journey. See you there.